Let me open this window, let a little more sun in. It's very sunny outside. I hope it's not gonna be too much sun for y'all. I'm sitting here. I just got through brushing my teeth and washing my face, and I need to wash it again now because I've been crying. And something happened the other day, and I didn't want to tell y'all because I didn't want y'all to worry. I didn't want y'all to worry. I didn't want y'all to be concerned. And I don't want it to stop me from my progress that I've been making. So I don't know how to tell y'all this story. So I left my cousin's house, and I wanted to tell y'all why I left his house. The other night, when I had left Home Depot and I was headed back over there, and I was in for the night, I got there and I parked my van, and I got out the van to go use the bathroom. I have to get out the van and come around the other side to use the bathroom. And when I got back in the van, this guy came up to the van, and he was like, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. And I kept telling him I didn't want to talk to him. Like, it's a lot of stuff that go on in that neighborhood. You know, my cousin and them are very private people. They've been living there for years. They stay to themselves. They mind their own business. Sort of like me, I could live anywhere. It might not be the ideal environment, but I could live anywhere. But that doesn't mean that the things that go on in that neighborhood don't go on. And the person that had came up to my vehicle, I actually knew him. I hadn't, you know, seen him in over like 20 something years. And I was just letting him know, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. And he got so angry, and he was like, you're gonna talk to me. You're gonna talk to me. And I'm like, go away. I don't want to talk to you. And I don't know what happened at that moment, y'all. I don't know if it was because I was getting in my vehicle, or I had got in my vehicle and then he walked up and started me. but I couldn't lock my door. Like my kill switch was on. I couldn't lock my door. I couldn't start my car. I was trying to start the car and it wouldn't start. My cousin then was in the house. They don't know what's going on. And the guy kept saying, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. And he opened my door. And he started leaning in on me. And he started acting like he was going to hit me. And then he started hitting himself. He started hitting my cousin's trailer. And then he started hitting my car and banging on my car. And then he told me he was going to kill me. And he was like, you don't know me. You don't know me. I hurt you. I hurt. He was like, y'all. And I'm like, what is this dude talking about? He's like, y'all. He was like, I'm trying to be a good person. Y'all gonna make me hurt somebody. And he was like, you don't know me. You don't know me. And y'all, like I say, I've had association with this person in the past, and they are very violent. They are very dangerous. And I left the person alone, and I actually never wanted to have anything to do with the person again. And it's like I say, it's been like over 15, 20 years that I haven't seen this individual. And they must have seen me working at my cousin's house. And they was like, you don't know me. You don't know me. But what I was going to say was, I have been in domestic violence situations before where at that moment is dangerous and overwhelming, but God at that moment give me the strength to persevere. And you cannot let the person that is trying to hurt you know that you are scared, or you can't let them see fear. That's just like a dog. When a dog attack you, you cannot let them see fear. And when he was like, you don't know me, you don't know me, I'll F you up, I'll do this and I'll do that. And I just looked at him and I said, I know you. I know you. And what I was really letting him know was that I know that you are evil. I know that you are wicked. And I don't want to have anything to do with you. I was like, I know you. I know you. And I just want you to leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. And he was like, you going to talk to me? I'm not accepting that. I'm going to make you talk to me. And he walked away. And when he was walking away, y'all, I got this wood right here. When he was walking away, I jumped over this wood from the front seat, came in the back, grabbed my phone, and called 911. And I called the police. And he came back to the car, and I was being quiet, and the police just kept trying to talk to me. And I'm like, ma'am, I can't talk right now. He can hear me. I'm hiding from him. And he was just on the outside of the van, just laughing like crazy, like he was on drugs or something. I don't know what the problem was. And I called the police, and I couldn't like talk loud, regular like I'm talking now. I had to whisper, and I was hiding in the back of the van behind all this junk. And he just was rocking the van, shaking the van, hitting on the van. And the police, I didn't want him to hear me so he could know where I was in the van, because he didn't know if I had left out the van or ran out the van or what. And so I hung up the phone with the police and just told them, please get somebody over here. And I told the lady, like, the police, I know that they're trying to give you help, but they could get somebody killed. Like, I'm telling the lady, ma'am, I can't talk. Here's the address. Just send an officer. I can't talk. The guy is right here. I'm hiding from him. She started asking me questions. I can't answer her questions because I'm trying to be quiet. I hang up the phone and say, ma'am, just get an officer to this location. She called me back. She calls me back. My phone is ringing. I'm hiding in the car. I'm hiding in the car. And then finally the police come. And in between time, in the meantime, y'all, my cousin that I told y'all, my cousin just went to the military. Some kind of way he talking to one of his friends that live in the neighborhood, and they telling him the police at your house and blah blah this and blah blah that. And come to find out, my cousin got the virus while he going through his basic training. So he got the virus, and like my little cousin, he loved me so much, y'all. Like he has a sensitive heart. And he like crying, he like upset. And like now this person done seen me at my cousin's house and know where I'm at. So after the police left, I just put all my stuff in my van and I left. Because, like, I don't know what's. You remember I told y'all, like, last week I was working on the van and this dude come up off the street. And man, I don't know. You know, somebody had sent me a DM yesterday and told me that somebody that they know got shot in the head, that somebody just walked up and shot the person in the head. Like, I don't know what's going on. The world is coming to an end. God coming back. And people are getting worse instead of getting better. Like, and then these people be young people. Like that dude that walked up in the van and asked me, was I selling marijuana? I don't know what happened. Like I say, he just walked onto the property. I think he seen my cousin tools out, and he didn't see nobody moving around. I think he was probably trying to steal some tools, but I don't want to you know, my cousin and them are very private people. I don't want my presence there to be like, I don't know what this person was thinking about, where their mind was at, why they did what they did. But I called the police. They came. And but since then, I just been like thinking about it, crying, praying for the person, because this person, either somebody gonna kill him or he gonna kill somebody. And y'all, it was so weird because, you know, I didn't have my taser, I didn't have my pepper spray, I wasn't thinking about my knife, I wasn't thinking about my phone to record what he was doing, I wasn't thinking about nothing. The minute I got the opportunity to jump in the back of the van and hide, I did. I just want y'all to pray for our nation, y'all, because people are, it's just some weird stuff going on in the world right now. And now, even though I'm pushing through, like my cousin's house was the perfect place for me to work at, because I could leave all my stuff out, cover it up, and don't have to keep taking it in and out, even though I was taking it in and out the van whenever I thought it was raining. But my little cousin was worried and upset, and he have the virus, y'all. He have the virus. It has been confirmed through testing in the military that he has the virus. I don't know how his training is gonna go. I don't know if his whole platoon got the virus or whatever, but I'm actually going to put a restraining order on the person, even though I haven't seen the person in over 27 years, don't want to never see the person ever again in life. But that's why I was telling y'all, like, people, some people cannot take rejection, y'all. Some people cannot take rejection. And all I was telling the person was, I didn't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. And they just got enraged instead of saying, okay, I'm sorry to bother you. They just got enraged, y'all. They started hitting on themselves. They was like acting like they was gonna hit me, and then they was taking it back and started hitting themselves, and then they just started rocking and shaking my trailer, hitting my, not my trailer, my van, and then rocking and shaking and hitting my van, and then they started hitting my cousin trailer that I was parked next to, and just talking about, y'all gonna make me hurt somebody, and you don't know me, you don't know me, I'll kill you, motherfucker. I got that off my chest. Like the lady, where's my purse? Like the lady gave me a victim's pamphlet report. And then it's just, like I said, you got to do what's best for you. When it's somebody that you know, or you knew, or you previously had a association with. And see, this is my heart. I don't want nobody to get in trouble. And I've learned from previous situations, you be trying to protect the person. You don't want to press charges against them. But it comes and bites you in the butt. Like, if I would have pressed charges against this person before and had a restraining order against them, hopefully they would have stayed away from me. And that's why I was talking to my brother yesterday. And I don't want to. I hate to put a restraining order on a person because they have a criminal background. But at the same time, like, I don't know why. What is it about me that you want to protect the person that tried to hurt you, to threaten your life? Like, why is it that we women go through domestic violence situations, but we try to protect the perpetrator? Why is it that we care what happened to them? And that's when I called my brother last night, and I was just crying. I was like, I'm going to put a restraining order against him, even though I don't know where he live at. I know his name. I don't know where he live at. But I'm going to put a restraining order against him. And my brother was like, you should. And he was just like, stop worrying about other people and do what's best for you. Stop worrying about how it would affect him, whether or not he get in trouble. Do what's best for you. He wasn't worried about you when he was in child. My brother is a big, tall dude. He was like, let me at him. And see, you don't want to get other people involved to where they will. When stuff like this happen, because I've been in some domestic violence situations before, I would just take it and not tell nobody, because you don't want your family to get involved. You don't want your family to end up doing nothing crazy to try to protect you. So I try not to tell nobody nothing, and I didn't want to tell y'all what happened, but like, I just was crying this morning. I'm like, I got to get this out my system. I can't let this stay in my system. Like, I need to move forward, continue to work on the van, find somewhere else to work on the van. Even if I have to go in the parking lot of Home Depot. But I don't want my family worried about me. But I'm definitely gonna put a restraining order on the person. If y'all are in a situation because it's some women out there that are in situations where they're choosing to be in them situations. Like, you're allowing that person to manipulate you. You're allowing that person to hurt you, to hurt your children. You're subjecting yourself to that every day. I'm asking y'all to please muster up the strength to leave. Because if somebody would get angry just because you don't want to talk to them, and 1 minute the person was like, I've changed. I've changed. But the minute I said, I don't want to talk to you, they blew up. And it was like the same person that you already knew 20 years ago. That's why I left you alone 20 years ago. That's why I don't want to have anything to do with you, because I see you have murderistic tendencies. Because I see you have an anger issue, because you are violent. And I don't want to have nothing to do with that in my life. And why is it that when people do stupid stuff to you, they want to force themselves on you, like you got to accept it. You got to, oh, he was saying, oh, you're gonna talk to me. I'm gonna make you talk to me. And when he was saying that, and I kept saying, no, I don't want to talk to you. And then something just made him walk away. And when he walked away, because y'all, he was all on me. He had my door open. And he was leaning all up on me. I had to lean all the way in the other seat on all that junk, because he was acting like he was gonna hit me, and I was just leaning on the seat all the way back. It's just people are so bold. People are so bold. They don't care about their own life. Like, why would you do something like that knowing that you were ex-con? Why would you do something like that? Why would you, like, you already know not you could get in trouble again. We always trying to protect other people. The police asked me, did I want to press charges? I told them no. But I do want to put a restraining order on that person. If they ever come near me again, it's not going to be the same outcome. I let his family know what he did. I told them to tell him to stay away from me, that I'm going to put a restraining order on him. And like I say, I don't want my family to get involved. Cause baby, my brother, my brother, ooh, Jesus. He was not a happy camper. So y'all, I cried my tears today. God knows my heart. He's seen what happened. He's collecting my tears in a bottle, and he's going to, like, God was with me, because that person was so angry, y'all. Like, he was so angry that he could have hurt me. He could have hurt me. He didn't have to. He already was on top of me. He didn't have to walk away and say, wait a minute, I'm going to show you. He didn't have to do that. And I think God let him walk away so I could climb to the back and get away from him. Because he probably was going to hurt me. And I just wasn't thinking, y'all. I wasn't thinking. That's why I need to get this van situated so that I'll know where everything is and I'll have like my weapons and have access to them near me. Like I say, this was unexpected, but that's how stuff like this happen. It's unexpected. It creep up on you in the middle of the night. You know, people be watching you. I just don't get what's in a person's mind that would make them throw away their whole future. Why are people obsessed? Why can't you just take no for an answer? When somebody say they don't want to talk to you, like I could have, y'all, because that person was already in my vehicle, already threatening me, I could have put that person out of their misery. I could have put them out of their misery and they wouldn't even be here anymore. Like, your life is not worth trying to force somebody to be with you or talk to you or have something to do with you. If somebody don't want to have nothing to do with you, leave them alone and move on. Accept no for an answer. That person not bothering you. That person not thinking about you. That person have moved on. That person don't want to have nothing to do with you. Leave them alone and move on. Just leave them alone. And if you are in a domestic violence situation, leave them alone. Don't let nobody do that to you. Like, your life not worth it. Your life is worth losing your life. It's not worth losing your life over no relationship, over no confrontation. Like, stop the madness. And if you know somebody doing that kind of stuff to other people, talk real to them and tell them, hey, bro, you need to leave that lady alone. Hey, bro, don't go back over there. Hey, bro, move on. I mean, it's more fish in the sea. Somebody don't want you. Somebody don't want to have nothing to do with you. That the reason why they don't want to have nothing to do with you is because of what you're doing right now. Because of your anger issue, because of your violence behavior, because you crazy. You can't provide a person a secure relationship if you are the one that's hurting them. Y'all do what y'all need to do. Do what y'all need to do to protect yourself. Some people might not agree. Some people may not understand. I'm sure some of his family members don't want me to put no restraining order on him, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You've already threatened my life in the past, and you've threatened my life again, and I ain't seen you in 20-something years. Like, who pops out the clear blue sky? Jesus have mercy. Who does that? Y'all, I always pray that God encamp his angels round about me and put a hedge of protection around me. Y'all continue to pray that prayer every day, because you don't know what's in the mind of other people. And then the thing about it is, some people don't look deranged. Some people don't look crazy. Some people live very normal lives. and you would never know that they are capable of doing something like this. And you got to take people serious, y'all. When somebody tell you, I don't care if they're joking, I don't care if they just saying it in a nonchalant way. When somebody threaten you and tell you they are going to hurt you or let you know that they're capable of thinking about hurting you, take it serious. Take it serious. Take it serious. Anyway, I won't be going back to my cousin's house for a while because I just don't want that person looking for me or thinking he could walk up on my cousins them property and see my cousin them don't have no gate, no fence. He got a big yard, and his yard is long, and the part of his yard that I was on, it's not close, like really really close to the house. So it's like over to the back, over to the side. Anything could happen to me out there and they wouldn't know nothing about it probably to the next morning. So y'all just pray for me. Let me see. Y'all thumbs up the video. Y'all just pray for me. I got to get this van situated. Like this wood back here is for this cabinet that I'm gonna build. And y'all, this wood is so high, I couldn't get through here. Y'all should have seen me. Y'all should have seen me. I am glad. Y'all, let me show y'all. I am glad that I am limber. Y'all should have seen me climb over. I climbed over. That's why it's so important to keep your thing where you could come through and pass through. I climbed over this thing. I climbed over this and jumped in the back. I climbed over it and jumped in the back. But I got to get everything situated and organized, y'all, to where, like, I got my weapons and stuff, but weapons of protection. But everything is so unorganized right now. I couldn't find nothing. And I wasn't thinking. Like, that's the thing. When you are in a situation like that, you need to stay. I was very calm. I never showed him, and I think that's what made him end up walking away, was I never showed him fear. And he was like, you don't know me. You don't know me. I'll kill you, motherfucker. I'll do this to you. And I was like, I know you. I was looking him dead in his face. I was like, I know you. I know who you are. And I wasn't scared of him. And I think he wanted me to be scared of him. And when he seen, because when he was doing this and he was throwing his jabs at me, I wasn't like, oh my God, stop, stop, stop. I was just like, you need to leave. You need to leave me alone. Y'all, it's over with. I'm a strong person. I do not have a spirit of fear. That's not going to keep me from doing van life. Like, I honestly don't think, I think this is just an isolated situation of somebody that obviously needs some help. And hopefully his family get him some help. I did talk to his family members, and hopefully they get him some help. And hopefully they pass them. I did let his family members know that I am going to put a restraining order on him. You know, some of them said, do what you have to do. And some of them was like, don't do that. Please don't do that. But I have to do what's best for me. And hopefully that person, knowing that I have a restraining order against them, will keep them from ever coming around me again if they see me. Like, I'm not looking for you. I'm not checking for you. I don't like you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I don't trust you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Like, you've already shown me who you are a long time ago. You talking about I don't know who you are. Yeah, I know who you is. I seen who you was a long time ago. The devil. I seen who you was over 20 years ago. The devil. I didn't want to have nothing to do with you. Now, you leave me alone. Move about the country. In 20 years, you ain't found nobody else to victimize? Like, leave me alone. Y'all, I got to get this stuff out this van. I'm about to go do some stuff today. I'm about to run to Home Depot and do some stuff. I might come back live and take y'all to Home Depot with me. I'm like right across the street from Home Depot. So I'm going to put on my shoes and I'm going to talk to y'all later. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit always when you hit the notification bell, and come back for another video. I am transitioning from home life to van life. I've been working on my van. I'm kind of sad, you know. One thing that made me cry this morning, I was like, I had the perfect situation working at my cousin's house. I had his tools. I could just work on everything as I needed, run to the store. And the devil, see, the Bible say the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And the devil came to mess that situation up, to get me where he could try to put a monkey wrench in my plans. The devil think he gonna stop me and make me scared to do van life, and make me, just because I'm not going back to my cousin's house, I'm still gonna have a way. I'm still gonna finish my van. I'm still gonna do what I need to do. Devil, you didn't stop nothing. You think you did, but you didn't stop nothing. You put a monkey wrench in your own plan. And see, that's why I tell y'all, when y'all let the devil use y'all, he hurting you. Now, this individual tried to hurt me, but they gonna end up hurting themselves. The devil don't like you. The devil want to see you in the grave, because I could have put that Negro in the grave. I could have put him in the grave, y'all. And I would have had every right to put him in the grave. I could have put him in the grave, and I could put his butt in prison. Let that Negro come around me again. He gonna end up somewhere. He gonna end up somewhere. He gonna either end up in the grave, the hospital, or prison. Because I'm gonna put a restraining order on you. That is so sad. And people know, they on paper, they know they been in trouble, they still on paper, and they just, y'all, this one reason I got to get out the hood. I grew up in the hood. The mentality of some people, they ain't never been nowhere. They not going nowhere. They don't have nothing to lose, and they don't care. They ain't never seen nothing. They don't know nothing different. They don't want to know nothing different. All they want to keep doing is the same old, same old. That's all they want to keep doing. The same old, same old. You could stay in that kind of situation. I want to know something other than the four walls that surrounded me in my neighborhood that I grew up in. I want to know something other than what my mom and my dad exposed me to. I want to know something other than the hood. People doing drugs, people prostituting, people gang banging, mothers, and you know, it's so sad. It's even some mothers. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. It's so sad. Some people, like, I love my people, but when you think about the mentality of my people, where I grew up from, because I can't speak for everybody else, it's just by the grace of God that some of us make it and some of us want something different. Not saying we're no better than nobody else, but I don't want to be a product of my environment. If you guys have been exposed to things in life, just know that it's a choice. You don't have to be a product of your environment. If that's all you've seen and that's all you know, that's fine and dandy. But want to know something else different. Want to see something else. I want to see something else different than what I was exposed to as a child, what I was exposed to as an adult. People get exposed to that kind of lifestyle and they never think that it's something else out there. Some people don't even know it's something else better out there. It's something else beautiful out there. Like, get in your van and go discover it and find it out for yourself. It's something else out there. Don't die in the same dilapidated neighborhood that all your family lived in, grew up in, never moved out of, and didn't, and gonna die in. Y'all, let me pray. sometimes we can't pray. Sometimes we just can't muster up the words. But the Bible says to just lay your burdens up on him. And sometimes you can't pray. All you can do is cry. But he hear your spirit. He hear your heart. And I want to pray right now. But I just can't. But I know God, he hear me and he see me. I thank him for protecting me. Sometimes we just look at how bad the situation was, and we don't look at how good the situation was. God is good, and God was good to me. And even though that person was deranged, and even though that person was out of his mind and out of his head, and maybe been having an out-of-body experience, God still protected me. He still protected me. And he had mercy on that fool, because he could have been out of here. Like, God had mercy on him. I'm glad, and this gonna sound stupid, I'm glad I'm glad I didn't think about, because I think I put that knife under my seat. I'm glad. I think I put one of those knives under my seat. I'm gonna check. I'm glad I didn't think about a weapon, because I could have found something. I'm glad I didn't, because that whole situation would have turned out differently for me and for him. Because once you start, when somebody that close up on you, you don't need to respond in a manner that's not going to be effective, that's just going to agitate the situation. And even though he was threatening my life and he was acting like he was going to hit me, he didn't hit me. And so had I responded in a way that I done something physical to him, he was so close on me, like he was all the way on me, y'all. He could have hurt me worse if I had responded in a way. Sometimes you have to kind of let a situation play out. But I think that situation would have ended up differently. I think the reason why I probably didn't, I think the reason why I probably responded the way I did is because I knew the person. Had I not known the person, no, they would have got it. They would have got it. But I think because I knew the person, even though somebody doing something to you that's wrong, it's something in the inside of you that still don't want to hurt them. Like, I don't want a mother to have to bury her child. Men, get a life. Do something with yourself. Even if you have a criminal past, Start your own business. Maybe nobody else will give you an opportunity to work. Maybe your past is going to hunt you in that aspect for the rest of your life. But your past don't have to continue to rise up in your present. The things that you've done in your past can leave them in your past. Don't just because you, if you was a, y'all, this is what I honestly believe. Even if a person murdered somebody, stole, robbed, even if a person, and you know, I have been a victim of domestic violence, sexual assault, and I know that we don't want to forgive people who have went to the extent where they have sexually assaulted people and children. But if God truly changes their heart, they can change and they deserve another chance. Now, saying that, a lot of people say they change and they don't actually take advantage of the opportunities. But you cannot think that because you have done things in your past that you don't have a future. You can't get in a position where you just keep doing the same stuff over and over and over again because of your past. You have to say, I want something different. I want to do something different. But I think men get caught up in the cycle of, I've been to jail, I've been to prison, won't nobody hire me. So they get back out of jail, they get out of prison, and they just continue to do the same thing. They get back on drugs, they start selling drugs, they start stealing, robbing, or whatever it is that they do. And you don't have to do that. I don't care if you got to cut grass, pick up cans. I don't care if you got to go around the neighborhood and ask people, ma'am, can I rake the leaves in your yard for $5? $5 is better than stealing. $5 is better than robbing somebody. Even if you have to sell your labor for less to be on the up and up, it's worth it knowing that you're not going to go back to jail. It's worth it knowing that you're not committing a crime. Don't sit up and lay up and live off of your mama. Stop doing that. Men, even if you got to live in your car, be a man and be responsible for your own well-being. Even if you got to live in your car, that's the choices that you made to get you to that point. Man up and be a man. Stop adding burdens on top of burdens on top of burdens on your family and your mama. Your mama ain't responsible for you. You a grown man. You a grown man. Get up and get out your mama house. Child, I refuse to take some of y'all women. Let me tell y'all something. I was getting ready to go, but now y'all got me talking. Some of y'all women handicap y'all sons to where they'll never grow up and be nothing. Y'all handicap them to where they'll never be nothing. He done went and got in trouble. He done been to prison. He done been to jail. You bail him out of jail. That was your first mistake. You bailed him out of jail. You put money on his books. That was your second mistake. Your third mistake was you took collect clause. Oh, but when he was in your house and you was trying to raise him and rear him, he didn't want to listen to you. He didn't want to listen to you. He didn't want to do nothing you told him to do. That's why he ended up in trouble. And now that he in trouble, you're going to bail him out of trouble? How he going to learn from his mistakes and learn to be a man and learn that when you do something wrong, you have to pay for your mistakes if you keep bailing him out of jail and bailing him out of trouble? He done got in trouble. Now he on probation. Now he got to pay probation fees. Now he can't get a job. Now you giving him money for his probation. Nope. No. No. You barely have enough money to make ends meet. You ain't gonna never get out of the hole you in because you taking care of a grown man. If he get himself into trouble, then he have to suffer the consequences of the trouble. If he on probation and he can't pay no probation fees, then he gonna have to go back to jail. Simple as that. You can't take care of no grown man. You making a man sorry for a woman. He ain't gonna be no, I remember I told this lady years ago, I say the way you raising your boys, they ain't gonna be no good for no woman. They ain't gonna be no good for no woman. You think they too good to cut the grass? You think they too good to clean up the house? You think they too good to wash dishes? What is that man gonna be good for when he get grown? Y'all creating sorry men that want a woman to take care of him. He act like he the prize. The Bible say a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. No, he act like he is supposed to be found and he the good thing. And the woman should be lucky to have him. He want to lay up and want her to take care of him. Not I, said the little red hen. I'm about to go, y'all, because this is a subject. What I did with my glasses. This is a subject I could talk about all day long. Because I don't believe in no woman taking care of no man. I don't believe in no mothers taking care of no grown men after they grown and they living up on you and they living in their house. Nope. You better go to a shelter. Better go get you a girlfriend. That's why these men try. And then another thing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. He done moved out of his mama house. Now he ain't got no house of his own. He got to find a woman with a house, which is you. Because he ain't got nowhere to live. He gonna act all good and like he the best thing since sliced bread. No, he ain't the best thing since sliced bread. He ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, a roof to put over his own head. Why is you letting him come stay with you? No! I'm trying to school y'all today. If y'all want me to talk about this another day, hit me up in the comments bar below, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for crying with me. Thank y'all for talking with me. Thank y'all for loving me, accepting me for who I am. Yes, I got a big neck, a bald head, and I'm blind in one eye and can't see out the other one. It's okay. I don't bite. Well, I might if you put me up against the wall. Y'all, anyway, I'm going to talk to y'all later. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Now I can go start my day and hopefully get something accomplished today. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Vanessa, my life. Vanessa's Van Life Journey. Bye.